Here is the nightmare scenario. It isn't that we are alone. It is that the war for the galaxy is already over, and we lost. Calculations show that the firstborn civilization would have colonized the entire Milky Way within 100 million years. That sounds like a long time, but in cosmic history, it is a heartbeat. It means the land rush ended 4 billion years before Earth even had an atmosphere. Every star system you see is not a frontier. It is property. We assume we are explorers discovering a new world. We are not. We are squatters, living in someone else's basement. And we just heard footsteps coming down the stairs.
Martin Fogg called this the saturation phase, the moment a galaxy runs out of room. When the map is full, expansion stops and management begins. The chaos of the frontier is replaced by the tyranny of the Codex Galactica, a universal law that locks down primitive systems like ours.
Think about it. Why haven't they landed? Critics say, surely one alien race would be curious enough to say hello. But the silence has held for eons. That implies a terrifying level of control. It implies that the Galactic Club isn't a democracy. It's a hegemony.
A totalitarian superstate that enforces a prime directive with absolute violence. No smugglers, no tourists, no rogue explorers. The borders of our solar system are closed. We are not undiscovered. We are under embargo.
But a prison requires a warden. You cannot manage a zoo from the galactic core. The light lag is 26,000 years. They need a physical presence inside the cell. A Sentinel, an autonomous probe that has been sitting in our orbit since the dinosaurs died, watching, recording.
And we are finding the glitches in the camouflage. Look at Kamo'oalewa, a chunk of rock that stays perfectly synchronized with Earth. It monitors us, but never comes close enough to be inspected. It fits the profile of a lurker perfectly.
Or look at the ocean floor. In 2014, the IM-1 meteor hit the Pacific. It was harder than iron, faster than any asteroid. When we recovered the fragments, they were made of BeLaU, beryllium, lanthanum, uranium. That alloy does not exist naturally in this solar system. That wasn't a rock. That was a circuit board.
And then, Oumuamua. In 2017, it tumbled through our system. It had the shape of a needle. When it passed the sun, it accelerated. Without a tail, without gas. Harvard astronomers calculated the odds. It wasn't a comet, it was a spot check. The warden dropped by to scan the cage, and then left before we could catch him.
But why keep us? If they wanted the planet, they would have terraformed it ages ago. The only reason to maintain a biosphere this messy is research. This is the laboratory hypothesis. Look at the Cambrian explosion. For 3 billion years, life was simple. Then, in a geological instant, eyes, claws, and brains appeared out of nowhere. It looks less like evolution and more like an injection. Consider the octopus. 3 hearts. Blue blood based on copper, not iron. 9 brains. Its genome is a labyrinth. 33,000 genes. It edits its own RNA on the fly. In 2018, 33 scientists suggested its eggs arrived on comets. Panspermia. Cryopreserved biological software dropped into the ocean.
We are the control group. They are running parallel tests, mammals versus cephalopods, to see which one achieves hyperintelligence first. The silence exists because you don't talk to the lab rats while the trial is running. But every experiment has an end date, and we are tripping the alarms. We are emitting technosignatures. First, it was the pollution in our atmosphere, visible from 10 light years away. Then the gamma radiation from our atomic wars.
But the final red line is artificial general intelligence. There is a theory that the hegemony destroys emerging civilizations not because they are evil, but because they are clumsy. If we create an uncontrolled superintelligence, it becomes a berserker risk to the entire galaxy.
They are not waiting for us to say hello. They are waiting to see if we build a monster. Scenario B. The moment AGI comes online, the interdict ends. Not with a handshake, but with a sterilization protocol. They will burn the lab to save the galaxy.
This is the zoo or nothing reality. We are either alone in a dead universe, or we are inmates in a living one. The prime directive isn't noble, it is indifferent. They watched our plagues, they watched our wars, they watched us scream, and they did nothing. Because you do not interfere with the wildlife. So tonight, when you look for them, don't look for a signal. Look for the bars. The silence isn't empty. It is watching.